following is an NBC Sports presentation.
Opening night of baseball's 1989 postseason, and the underdog Blue Jays come into Oakland with the realistic hope of a split. They lead 2-0 behind Dave Steve early, but then a pair of Bash brothers check in. First, Dave Henderson with a tape measure shot. Then in the last of the sixth, Mark McGuire ties it at 3. In that same inning, game still tied. The A's had the bases loaded with 1 out. Carney Lansford sent what seemed like a certain double play grounder to short. But then the pivotal play. Ricky Henderson forcing Nelson Liriano's wild throw. 2-run score. A's win eventually 7-3, placing the pressure squarely on the shoulders of 24-year-old Todd Stottlemyre, who starts today for Toronto. If he can only do as well as his dad a quarter-century ago. A 22-year-old rookie, Stottlemyre went 9-3 for the Yanks and even beat Bob Gibson, the Cardinal ace, in Game 2 of the World Series. It's Todd Stottlemyre today. Mel's son just 7-7 against 19-game Oakland winner Mike Moore in Game 2. And NBC Sports welcomes you once again to the Oakland Coliseum for Game 2 of the American League playoffs. As you know, the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Oakland A's. And it's a perfect baseball afternoon. 66 degrees, sunny skies, only a light breeze. Hi, everybody. Bob Costas, along with Tony Kubek, and this is the kind of October baseball afternoon we remember as kids. A midweek game, a chance for those of you in the office to maybe sneak away for a few innings, forget your duties for a while, catch a glimpse of the game, or kids in school sneaking off, asking for a pass to go somewhere and actually pull the transistor radio out of their pockets, rush home to catch the last few innings, racing from that school bus. That's what I was doing 25 years ago as a 12-year-old to watch Mel Stottlemyre pitch Game 2 in St. Louis in the World Series for your Yankees against Bob Gibson. So the question, Tony, is Todd Stottlemyre a cool customer like his dad?
Very different. When Mel was called up, he was a polished pitcher, good sinker ball, excellent command of his change, terrific composure. Todd, a power pitcher, 90 miles an hour, still trying to refine his breaking stuff and off-speed stuff. He can get in trouble early, get too deep in the count. But sometimes his emotions get away from him, and that's what Al Widmeyer will try and contain. So basically what Al Widmeyer, the PhD of pitching, is going to tell Todd, stay within yourself, and let's listen more to Al Widmeyer, the pitching coach, about Todd.
Well, Todd's had a lot of pressure on him, maybe starting with his dad, trying to emulate maybe his performances. The other night in Toronto, he pitched against Baltimore, which was a very big ball game for us, and he handled himself well. So I'm looking for Todd to pitch well, as he has done in the past 10 starts, and he's come a long way since joining the Blue Jays, and he's been a big acquisition for us, and I think Todd's going to be one of the real fine pitchers.
Maybe so, but in this, just his second big league year, actually spent part of it in the minor leagues, a 500 pitcher with an ERA of 3.88. His opponent today, Mike Moore, 19-11.
Nasty. Ooh.
Very nasty, wicked stuff, ERA 2.61, and he threw 3 shutouts. We'll check the lineups when we come back.
Game 2 of the American League Championship Series is brought to you by Coors, Brewery Fresh, pure and natural. It's a true American original. By Delta Airlines, we love to fly, and it shows. By Wendy's Old-Fashioned Hamburgers, the best hamburger in the business. And by Lennox Heating and Air Conditioning, quality proven over time. Since 1895, must be a Lennox.